Raising chickens is a rewarding and fulfilling experience, whether you're a backyard farmer or starting a small poultry business. Understanding how to breed and hatch your chickens is essential to growing a healthy flock. In this guide, we will walk you through every stage of the chicken breeding and hatching process, from selecting breeding stock to caring for newly hatched chicks. So let's talk about preparing for breeding. Before you start breeding chickens, it is important to ensure that your flock is healthy and well prepared. Here's what we need to do. First is select the right breeding chicken. The foundation of a successful breeding program starts with selecting healthy and strong chickens. Look for chickens that are disease-free, active, and exhibit desirable traits such as good feathering, size, and temperament. Second, ensure proper nutrition. Make sure your breeding birds are fed a balanced diet rich in vitamins, minerals, and proteins. Proper nutrition supports strong egg production and healthy offspring. Third is set up a comfortable environment. Provide a clean, safe, and quiet space for your chickens to mate. A stress-free environment helps improve breeding success. They said that age of the chickens matter. I think so too, but in our case, we use what is available, so we just tried breeding with our 4-year-old hens. But so far it went well. The number of our chicks is growing somehow. Now let's talk about the breeding process. Once you've prepared your flock, it's time to allow the hens and roosters to mate. The first thing we need to do during the breeding process is to introduce the rooster to the hen. Typically, 1 rooster is sufficient for every 8 to 10 hens. Next is monitor the mating process to ensure that the rooster is mating with each hen. While chickens often mate quickly, it's important to monitor the process, especially in the beginning, to ensure fertility. So let's go now to the incubation and egg collection. After your hens have started laying eggs, you need to focus on either incubating the eggs or letting a hen naturally incubate them. There are actually 5 things to remember during incubation and egg collection. Number 1 is to collect the eggs once or twice a day to prevent them from getting damaged. In storing eggs, if you're not incubating it immediately, make sure to store them in a cool and dry place, pointed end facing downward, and remember that you can only store fertile eggs up to 7 days. So make sure to incubate it within 7 days. Number 3, there are 2 different types of incubation, the artificial and natural incubation. There are automatic incubator, this one, so it does what it needs, and it takes 21 days for the eggs to hatch. While in natural incubation, make sure that the hen is broody. A broody hen will sit on the eggs and turn them regularly. So you have to ensure she has a quiet, safe environment and access to food and water. So the 4th thing to remember is candling the eggs around 7 to 10 days to check if the egg is fertile. You will know because it will show veins and a dark spot when candled. This is the first time we used this incubator and we had a lot of mistakes. So the number 5 thing to remember is discard the infertile eggs. Remove it from the incubator to avoid contamination. See, we had so many eggs that didn't hatch because we didn't do candling. The chicks will start to peep around day 21. The process of hatching can take up to 24 hours, so don't rush them. Some chicks may need extra time to break free from the shell. In some rare cases, a chick may struggle to hatch. If it's been several hours already and the chick is not progressing, You can gently assist by carefully opening the shell, but this should only be done as a last resort. So one of our subscribers, guys, asked me to show you how we connect the incubator to the power supply. So this is our power supply, and we charge this using a solar panel. So we connect our incubator by plugging it here and then turning it on here. But we only use this when there's a blackout. Let me show you how it works, guys. So it's raining again today, guys. Thank you, Lord, for the rain. So whenever it's blackout, we just unplug it here. And then we transfer it to the power supply. And we got this item, guys, from Shopee. It's an online shop here in the Philippines. So we plug it here, and then turn it on. Now here's the incubator working using the power supply. For carrying the newly hatched chicks, there are 3 things we need to consider. So number 1 is provide a warm and safe environment. Chicks need to be kept warm for the first few weeks of life. Set up a brooder with a heat lamp or heating pad to maintain a temperature of 90 to 95 degree Fahrenheit. So that's for the first week. Reducing by 5 degree Fahrenheit each week until the chicks are fully feathered. And number 2 is, of course, proper nutrition. Feed your chicks high quality chick starter feed to promote healthy growth. Make sure they have access to fresh water at all times. And the third thing is gradual introduction to the coop. After 6 weeks, you can begin introducing your chicks to the coop. But make sure they are protected from predators. At this stage, they are more active and can start exploring their new environment. Raising chickens, guys, from breeding to hatching is a wonderful process that requires attention, patience, and care. By following these steps, you can ensure that your chickens are healthy, happy, and well taken care of as they grow. Whether you're raising chickens for eggs, meat, or as pets, the journey from breeding to hatching is a rewarding experience for any poultry enthusiast. So these are the first and second batch that we successfully hatched, guys, using our automatic incubator. They are bigger now. We're so happy to see their growth. So that's all for today's video, guys. We hope that you learned something about breeding chickens. Please watch our other videos as well. We will put the link on the description. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!
Adi ako